Hey guys, so as promised, I'm going to be using majority of the e.l.f. Cosmetics products today in this video. I've already primed my face with both the eyeshadow and the primer for my face. Here I'm using the Revlon Cream Shadow Base. I use this underneath my eyeshadow of choice so that way I can get more of an intensified look. And you'll see a dramatic difference towards the end of the video. If you notice, I do not swipe, I kind of pat and then blend outwards. That's the key. So now I'm using CoverGirl Natural Brown Palette, and I'm using the bronze color. I absolutely love this color. If you look at any of my other videos, I'm always using this color as a base. And it just opens up my eyes. If you have dark brown eyes, this definitely enhances your natural eye color. So what I do is I like to sweep on the bronze color first, and then I go back in and I tap more onto the top coat. Don't worry about blending in this step. You'll blend towards the end. Now I'm using the Coastal Scents palette. I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics C brush. I believe this was only $3, and I recommend this brush to any person beginning or starting to begin their journey in using makeup. This brush is great for trying to use something that is more so the focal point in creases. I am only taking the brown and using on the outskirts of my eyelids. The same way you would apply a smoky eye is how I'm applying the brown. Now I'm using the Hip Shady palette, and I use this palette only for defining my brows and for a highlight. And I'm using one of my brushes from the Equal Tools, and I'm using that to get the lightest color and to put it at the brow of my bone. Now I'm using a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend all the harsh lines that I created earlier, because that's one of my biggest pet peeves is like if no one uses a blending brush to blend out the harsh lines. You don't want to look like a cartoon unless it's Halloween. And you can see that makes a huge difference. Now I'm taking the C brush, and I'm using the brown color in the 86 Coastal Scents palette, and I'm lining the bottom lid. No eyeliner was used in this whole entire video. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. flat powder brush, and I'm using this to apply my liquid foundation. Make sure you apply underneath the chin. The reason I love doing my foundation last is because I like that if I have any fallout from the eyeshadow that I previously put on, I can always just take a rag and wipe my face. I don't really have to start all over again. Big difference. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. Fluffy powder brush and the e.l.f. High Definition powder to apply the powder, and I absolutely love this powder. It's a translucent powder. It was only $6. You have to be very careful when you're applying this. Now I only use this when I know I'm going to go take photos because I really don't use heavy makeup, so I put this on top to set my foundation. And I know the foundation looks really, really light, but you're going to see towards the end of the video that this was the correct color. And you take some more, and I kind of do a kind of swivel tap kind of motion because you don't need a lot for the translucent powder. You need just a little bit. And I make sure, because I have kind of a combination skin around my nose area and the T-zone area, that I make sure I pat a little bit more translucent powder on my nose. And then I blend it down towards my neck. Now I'm going to go ahead and groom my brows, kind of get it in the direction I want. And I'm using the same brown from my Shady Hip Powder palette, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it outwards. The trick to grooming your brows, if you don't want it to look too fake, is to start from the middle and then drag outwards. And then take whatever's left on the brush and then start from the very beginning of your brow. This gives it a more natural look and it doesn't look so drawn on. See? Doesn't this look like my natural eyebrows? Just a little bit more defined and filled in. Now I'm taking my eyelash curlers to curl my lashes. You guys know how to curl your lashes. The thing that I do is I try to hold them at least for 5 seconds. And then I do the same thing to the opposite side. Now I'm taking my Bash Last Mascara by Aerie, and I'm applying this as close as possible to the base of my lashes. I absolutely love this mascara. If you look at any of my other videos, I'm using the same mascara. I also recommend Christian Dior mascara, but for a cheaper alternative, this mascara was only $2. How can you beat that? And did I mention this mascara has protein in it? So it helps, or they say it helps grow your lashes, which in my case, I need a lot of. Now I'm going to do the same thing to my lower lashes. And as you guys will notice, I did not reapply the one back into the mascara pump. I just used whatever was left over. Now I'm using my e.l.f. blush and contour palette. I'm using the pink color. Now with this, it's really, really light, but it has shimmer. So I use this as more so of a highlight underneath my eyes. Some people choose to use a concealer, but to me that's just more cakey. So I use this pink color and it works just as well, if not better. So now I'm using bronzer for my cheeks. I use this on the apple of my cheeks, my cheekbones, and my nose. The bridge of my nose, excuse me. This gives me more so a sun-kissed glow. Like I just got back from the beach and I just got tanned, even though I'm already permanently tanned. And you can see the difference. Now I'm using Secret by Aerie, and I use this as a base tint. I love this color. And then I'm using as a top coat Fantasy by e.l.f. and I love this color as well. The only difference is if I use this just by itself, I kind of get like a washed out look. So I use both in combination. Now you guys get a bonus. So this is the look that I was going for today, which is why I was using more of an intensified color, but still natural. I love the ivory, especially for spring. I think I found my new favorite color. This dress is so easy and fun to wear. It's so timeless and classic. These are the pumps that I decided to wear. I love the wood detailing on them. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Oh, I almost forgot. Go to my blog for more fashion photos and looks of the day. Thanks for watching, guys.